Hello, guys.
Hi.
How's everybody doing?
Awkward ass nigga.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Well, I can't use my white voice.
That was your white voice?
Hello, darling.
You know the movie? What's the movie with the dude from Get Out?
Which one?
The one where he talks in a white voice and he gets promoted.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. What's the name of that shit?
I don't know.
And they like turn into horses at the end of it, right?
Yeah, nigga. That shit took a left ass turn. But
Yeah, I didn't open the thing, by the way.
yeah, we'll do it on camera. You know, we'll celebrate being back. I think I'm gonna do a wine thing every episode.
It might be called.
It might not be a new bottle. But
You gonna educate us on your wine every time?
Don't get me trying to pronounce these words.
Yo, I'll pronounce it for you, bro.
I got you, bro. Here's a
That's maka.
There's a card.
1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute up.
Facts.
I'll display it. This is what we're drinking, guys.
So today we're drinking macaroni and cheese.
Greens, beans, tomatoes.
Yo, Freddie, you should be pronouncing this. I don't know how to pronounce this shit. Mercy, Carme, Macabo.
Marcelago.
Facts. You want to pronounce it? Oh no, this look French.
It's a macabio.
It's definitely
Oh,
Italian.
it's Spanish. It's this
Macabio.
Spanish.
I wish I had my friend on the podcast to tell him pronounce it
Merci.
That's
French.
That's French.
So we're drinking 2020 Spain wine.
I
It's
thought it was
food
Italian.
friendly and complex.
Spain.
I don't know what
This Spanish white will delight your senses.
I will never hire Henry to read an audiobook.
he imagine this nigga as a sommelier. We got the motherfucking
Yo, we got
that bitch red dog.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't know how to pronounce that shit, but
But I
that
know this
shit
shit be
slap.
busting.
That shit go hard.
Y'all niggas down or what? Y'all niggas down or what?
You want some more of this shit?
Pour one
Goddamn.
out for my homies.
I don't remember how to use this shit.
See, that's why you didn't want to touch that.
Bro, this shit looks
I
official.
don't know, bro.
Yes, he got it already.
Oh, that was easy.
Mad easy.
You see how it was like twist though? Like how did that go in?
It just goes down.
It just goes down. You
Oh,
didn't
so
have
you
to put
screw
no
it up.
pressure.
Oh.
Yo, how much? I'm not even gonna ask you how much.
I
you
actually
paid
bought
for
this from a homeboy's. How do you pronounce this wine again?
This wine?
Yeah. It says kit. I bought it
First
with
leaf.
the wine. No. Your friend.
Oh,
Abner. His wine. What's his wine called?
Montfleur.
Montfleur. I bought a
Okay.
kit, like an opener kit. So I was like a bunch of shit.
Yo, send me that because I be
You sure
having
you
one
want
all the
those?
time.
Shout out to you, Abner, by the way. I hope you listening
Yeah.
to the podcast, man.
Oh,
This-
we gon' I'm trying to save his
The
wine
only
until
wine
he
I
come
like,
on the podcast.
y'all don't got
Which one is that? Rosado?
Roscato, the red wine. I switched.
I have some weird wines upstairs. You like red wine? You prefer red wine?
No, I like white, but I switched to Roscato because that's the only red wine I fuck with.
We had some Moscato Sangria, I think it was the other day.
That's what
Sanjay
busted.
fell in love with that shit.
Cheap wine always tastes better, bro.
Hell
Low
yeah.
key.
Fuck,
Moscato $7. Try that.
$7,
Yeah.
Fuck, I look like spending $400 for a bottle of wine.
Bruh.
That shit bitter as fuck.
Just for this shit to taste old, nigga.
Come on, man. You gonna leave that wine in the
I ain't
back?
that rich, nigga.
Let me get that bottom shelf wine. The shit with dust on it. That shit's busting, nigga.
I can't.
We're fucking ADHD.
Welcome back.
No Players Podcast. Welcome back. How's everybody been? Let me talk about wine the first goddamn 5 minutes.
It's got no sense of fucking direction.
That's all good. That's why they love us. Kinda.
Did y'all tune back in? Please tell me y'all did.
Tune
I
back
hope
into
so.
what? What you tuning into?
No.
Are you talking to them?
She got her own angle now. You know what I'm saying? She taking
Oh,
advantage of it.
yo!
Smile
Put the
for
camera
one
on,
time,
Freddie.
one
Now,
time,
right.
Look at her. Look at her.
You
Look at
gotta
her.
pose.
She got promoted, y'all.
Pose.
I promoted? Fuck y'all.
All right, let's get into this fucking show. Let's not fucking around.
It is Sunday. It is.
Oh, when this comes out,
It's
actually
gonna be
no,
Tuesday.
it's gonna ruin my random thought, so I won't say it.
Okay.
Sorry,
It's
go ahead.
Super Bowl Sunday, bitch.
Go Patriots.
Yeah, we ain't got no Patriots. We got no Patriots. So you know what? Truthfully, we're gonna watch the Super Bowl and not give a fuck who wins the
I'm
Super
just
Bowl.
excited for them wings, nigga. Them wings
Oh
and this nacho dip I'm
my
about to make.
God.
Or queso,
I'm
whatever.
scared for that nacho dip that he's gonna make. But them wings,
Yeah, this whole house about to go through it, nigga.
yo, I'm glad we got enough bathrooms.
3 bathrooms, nigga.
Are you done yet? God damn. We got Sanjay gonna go in the kitchen.
He's gonna rotate back.
Yo,
So I know not to try anything.
don't eat none of those nachos, Freddie.
I got you.
What's disrespecting me, bro? That shit goes wrong, dog.
That shit gonna come out the same way when they get good.
Same color and shit.
Don't eat that shit. Oh, but it's Super Bowl Sunday. we got the Cincinnati Bengals. I should have asked you where it was. Where the Rams from, Freddie?
It is one of our topics. Why you skipping? But Bengals are from Cincinnati.
They're from where?
Cincinnati.
Alright.
Ohio, because you said it, dumbass.
When did you learn that?
When did I learn that?
Today o'clock.
I would learn that when I learned that.
Ooh, half past black.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into our random thoughts.
Okay. We're starting with that.
Yeah, it's the first
All right.
one. Were you not at a meeting?
Listen, man.
What is your random thought?
What's your random thought for the week, guys?
What's your random thought?
Actually, you want me to go first?
Yes.
All right. Under that, if you minimize that for a second.
Hold on. So, is it random if you have it on there already? That's not random.
Yeah, it's a random thought that I want to.
Okay.
It's not a discussion. It's just like something I want to share.
What am I doing?
Sorry, minimize everything because it's on the desktop. It's just behind one of those. All I need is one scale.
I was singing that shit.
It's gonna be in my head all day now. I promise you. That little video. Pull it up and put it in the center of the screen, please. 'Cause I can't see it from here. And then play it. Actually, pause it. Sorry, my bad. You can start it over, but I'll tell you when to play it. So this video, I want to give him his credit. That's why. He's a rapper / I guess poet. You know, I didn't know he was a poet until now. But he's a rapper called Dante Hitchcock, I think. Don't say that. Do not say anything. Go ahead. Dante, and I'm going to play the poem and then give my random thought. Go ahead.
You didn't have to say his name.
How y'all doing out there tonight? I'm back again for another, you know what I'm saying, Poetry Wednesdays. This one today, you know what I'm saying, I've been going through a lot, me and my girl, and this was for all the brothers who do so much, get so little in return.
I feel like this is going to be toxic.
It's brilliant if you ask me.
It's my birthday. I know my baby got a gift for the win. Oh man, pussy again. For Christmas, I bought her a Birkin, cause money ain't nothing to spend. What she get me? Oh man, pussy again.
Woo! My man.
Baby, you shouldn't have. Nah, I mean that shit, bitch, you shouldn't have. I would've took socks, shoes, hell, even clippers if they had them. But now I see that these are things that I couldn't have. Now I gotta sit and play along like this extra great. Acting fake surprised, oh, you took my breath away. And then you got the nerve to get on the dick and do the same old tricks. Girl, this the same pussy that I had yesterday. What's the gift she gonna get you when you buy her Benz? Oh man, pussy again. She ain't even put a box on the box and I'm supposed to pretend like I ain't know she was gonna get me pussy again.
Yeah.
That's my time.
That was the greatest poem of all time.
I can close it for
First of all, I did like it. I did like it, but not everybody's like that.
You should have put box on the box.
I want to play that video to say my random thought of the week is this podcast is coming out on Valentine's Day. Ladies, vagina is not a gift. It is not a... Get your ass up and go get your significant other a proper, thoughtful motherfucking gift. This nigga go get a... What, you gonna have sex with him and you gonna be like, oh man.
Pussy again.
Pussy again.
Damn.
So that's all I want to say. That's my random thought.
That's a great random thought.
I'm just saying,
That's
bro.
a great random thought.
I do agree with not the method that it was displayed in, but I do agree. Like, treat your man. It shouldn't always be like the guy gets the girl the flowers, the dinners, the expensive watches, jewelry, all that.
Right.
Like, you should also cater to your man. Like, make him feel nice too. Take him out to dinner. Ask him out for Valentine's Day and be like, what do you want to do? Like, you know, I actually had that conversation with like a year or two ago with some friends, and I had the response of like, I want to take someone out for like Valentine's.
Did your friends on your side or the other side?
They were on the opposite. Like, I want to be catered to. Well, not all of them, but like
right.
The majority was like, I want to be catered to. I want to feel special. It's okay, but like, every year is your Valentine's Day, like, you know. So I was like, why not treat the guy? Why not do something nice?
Valentine's Day is overrated.
It's such.
I mean, it's overrated because I haven't had
Valentine's
one.
Day
But
and Christmas.
I would experience it.
I'm sorry.
Valentine's Day and Christmas is such. You're right. It aggravates me because it's like they don't try to hide it. And Easter, they're such fucking. It's just a cash grab, bro. Like,
yo, it's every holiday for me.
Fucking God,
It's
like it's
grab.
just so obvious.
Every holiday.
Well, my single ass, I can't celebrate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just
I'm
sound like you
single,
hating
fuck.
pretty much.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. So I don't want to talk no more.
But
I think you single.
though.
What you talking about?
All right, and this is going to sound sexist, so don't beat my ass. But it's a holiday that's tailored to women.
That's what I'm saying. Like, flip the switch. Like, the script.
Right.
Same shit.
Flip the script. Like,
Flip
why
something.
don't you treat your guy? Like, if one year he does a great Valentine's Day for you, the next year, why don't you plan a great Valentine's Day for him? Or, like, do, like, a duo, like, where you guys go on a trip and it's both y'all, like, experience. Like, you know?
Yo, I was having this conversation with somebody recently, and they were telling me, like, they don't even look forward to Valentine's. Like, I'm talking like a couple. They're like, they don't even look forward to Valentine's Day.
How long have you been together?
Is it
It's
sorry, go ahead.
probably like a year or two. I don't know.
damn.
It's like a fresh
early.
relationship, but it's like even before they got in a relationship, it was along the lines of you should be showing love every day,
Yeah.
right? So why wait till February 14th specifically every
Bitch,
year
I
to
love
go
you.
all out, right?
and then some couples are like they put so much pressure on it.
Oh my God!
Like either in terms of like it's not just a men thing, but usually it's the men. The men put some pressure on themselves to like really go all out for the girl, which is cool, but like you shouldn't be stressing about the shit, bro. Like, and then on the other side, again, not all cases, but usually women they demand so much on that day, like take me out to dinner. Like,
I feel like
buy
it's
me something nice, like
it's like a battle. Like she goes to speak to her friend,
like
and she's
prove
like,
to me
did
you
this,
love
this,
me because
this,
you
this.
don't every other day of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's, if I'm speaking from the person that's getting catered to,
yeah.
okay, I think it's more like, at least for me, let me just put that little meat. It's more like, oh, he took the time to like do these things that would make me feel nice on this specific day because he actually appreciates me. That's my meaning of Valentine's Day, when someone actually thinks about all the things that I like and sets the plan in motion to make me have that one nice day.
If you were, I thought
you
you
a
were about to
simp,
say
yo.
one night stand,
You
no
fucking
bullshit.
simp.
Which
I'm talking shit. I'm just happy to be
Would
back,
you-
guys. My talking shit element.
would you
Sorry.
be happy if somebody, regardless of what it is that somebody got for you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
right.
gift. No,
Yo,
I'm,
that's
right.
hold on, hold on.
no. You're talking about women in general, but this is
I'm
me.
talking about you.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
me.
okay, yeah.
I literally, you bring me shot glasses, and I'm like, oh my God, thank you.
You know what?
Yeah,
I
but
can
that's a
see
different
that.
occasion.
It's the thought, like when someone actually goes somewhere, thinks about me, gets me something that they think reminds them of me, I appreciate that because that means you care.
You're actually
like it's
thinking
the
about the
thought.
person.
Like it
So
doesn't
if
care
you're
about.
dating
I can buy
somebody-
myself whatever the fuck I want.
If
That's
you're dating
expensive or
somebody
not.
and on Valentine's Day they buy you a pack of socks.
Okay, I got socks. They fuzzy.
Alright.
See,
I'm not gonna say you lying because it's your opinion. All right,
They
cool.
fuzzy.
But I'm just saying, 9 times out of 10, that nigga gonna get rashed. You know? So like, yo, what the
It
fuck
all
you doing?
depends
My future
on. Also,
girlfriend.
like
I'm
you
getting
don't
some
know the
gum,
person.
nigga.
That's what I
It's
like
February.
started
Keep
to
your feet warm,
realize too. You don't know the person's situation. Like you don't know if their money's tight
Yeah,
right
obviously.
now. Like so, if he made something for you, he cooked you dinner, he gave you whatever in a sock, shit, he did that.
Yo, there's this
Fruity Looms.
There's
nigga.
this rose. It's like a vibrator rose. You ever heard of it?
Whoa.
Isn't it called?
Whoa.
Isn't
We'll
it
go
called
with
the rose?
Huh?
Isn't it called the rose?
I think it
doing
is
with
called
the
the
rose?
rose.
Yeah.
If I had a shorty, I'd get her that for Valentine's
I mean,
Day.
shit, that works.
No bullshit.
What you
Half
doing
of
with the
y'all
rose?
get-
It's a vibrator.
It's to help her release herself.
You know what I'm saying? So when
She don't need that. I may want
when big man are
Lies.
there,
Lies.
All right, my random. That's my random thought. Who's next?
My random thought.
well, I didn't know we.
I
Damn,
didn't
I'm
know
already-
either.
I knew I was gonna
Second
go into that
glass.
deal.
This shit not gonna last.
Okay, so I'm gonna piggyback off of yours then.
That's what I was gonna do too. So go ahead.
I'm gonna piggyback off of your topic. So, what would you or Henry would like for like a Valentine's Day or just like a date, like where the girl plans it out for you? Like, what would
That's
something be?
easy. I want the
Pussy
sloppy
again.
I want the sloppy fight.
And yet, y'all said pussy again was not a good gift.
That guac 3000, nigga.
Oh my god.
Put a ball in
Okay.
that box.
So clearly, they did not resonate with the video at all. Okay.
He just be talking, yo. I mean, what's Valentine's Day without pussy, really? Like, come on. I'm like, it's not should be the only thing. That's all I'm saying. It's just, it's still got to be there.
Okay, tell me what your ideal date is. The viewers are
Like,
watching.
imagine you go to a Jamaican restaurant, order oxtail, you get just oxtail. You be like, bitch, with the rice.
Where the fucking
You know what I'm
rice?
saying? Like,
No
that's all I'm
cabbage?
saying. That's all I'm saying.
Man. All right, but we gotta give her a real answer.
No, in all seriousness.
Gotta give her a real answer.
In all seriousness, I think it should be a reflection of your love language. So if you're a person that you like alone time, all right, so schedule some time to be alone. If you're a person that likes going out or doing whatever, it just do what reflects your love language. That's all I need.
Okay.
That's everything.
What's your love language?
Me, it's actually like affection. Like I like
The touching, all that shit.
all that
Yeah,
shit.
that's me too.
because I don't like touching from other people. So when
So
I get
when-
it from like somebody important to me, it means everything.
I respect that.
Got it.
I respect that.
Yours is touching too.
Yeah, I love that shit. You can talk to me all you
Like,
want
bitch,
to.
come cuddle, yo.
You
Stop
can.
playing.
you feel me? Like, come on, let's get it popping. All you gotta do is touch me. I like reassurance too. That shit,
Yeah.
that
Like
shit goes hard.
reassurance.
I love that.
I
That and gratitude, nigga. I hate an ungrateful. Just in general, not even
Don't
like
be an
a
ungrateful
romance
ass
thing.
bitch.
I hate
on.
ungrateful ass people, bro.
That's a turn.
It doesn't matter how small a thing somebody does for you. Be fucking grateful. Nigga. That's all.
They didn't have to do it,
Bruh.
It could be that simple.
I hate ungrateful people with
I
a
like
fucking passion.
time, gratitude, touch. What else?
Yeah.
I like patience. Patience, like when you like.
That's tough.
I struggle with that shit.
Yeah, like someone who can like understand you and like see that you're going through like anxiety or like whatever you're going through, and just have the time to like really calm down and talk to you and ease you out of whatever you're going. Like I like a patient person. I don't need nobody to just cause me stress.
Dude, honestly, when you can find somebody that can express or show patience, you've probably hit the line.
Oh, I'm marrying you right then and there.
Like 90% of the population is impatient.
No.
Ain't time for that.
Come on, literally, literally.
All right, piggyback. Go.
Well, I was
Random thought.
I kind of said my piggyback while I was just saying that Valentine's Day is overrated. But if you want another random thought, I feel like I could make these bitches fold like Method Man.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So that's just
First
my
of all,
random
my nigga,
thought.
you ain't even got a beard, yo. Chill out, dog. You shoot too high, player.
You gotta stop.
He's the Photoshop version of Method Man.
Why you do my nigga like that, Freddie?
We gotta start somewhere, my nigga.
This
Come
nigga
on.
Method Man without
Don't
the
play
beard.
Don't play.
That shit is fucking hilarious.
He said
I
it
thought-
with his chest
Can you
though.
pull
Proud
that
of
meme
it.
up?
Somebody
Can you
gonna
can
fold.
find it?
Somebody gonna fold.
That
Oh
shit
my
was
God.
fucking hilarious.
Yo, there was like a Twitter thread going on. It was like, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna fold like a paper plate at a picnic or something like
Origami,
that.
nigga.
Yeah, like, yo, like,
all angles.
yo, I don't
Method
know.
Man got these ladies out here losing
Where,
their mind, bro.
It's from fucking the Power thing, right?
Huh?
From Power, the Tariq
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. The dude's a really good actor too, bro.
Oh my
Crazy.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Method
yeah.
Man is really nice.
Like I always knew he could act because I watched him in.
I can't find it.
Yeah,
Did
it's
y'all
fine
send
if you
it?
Can't find it. It's on
Actually-
my phone, but I can
Yeah, I
probably
got it on my
airdrop
phone,
it
too.
too.
Wait, no, I could airdrop it because you sent it to me too.
Fuck what I was saying. It was. I can't remember what it was in. But I remember seeing it on something like a smaller thing.
Was it How High?
It was after How High? Because How High was like a. It's easy to act in a movie like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a comedy. Like you're playing high. Like everybody can play high.
facts.
I think.
I mean, at least he definitely can because
Right.
him and Redman was smoking.
But that's what they always are anyway. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like it's like you getting Snoop Dogg to play a fucking stoner. It's pretty fucking easy.
dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Wiz
Like
Khalifa.
Him
all
and
that.
Wiz.
exactly.
Yeah.
They did have a movie together, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
high
my
school.
point is he's a good actor. That's all I'm trying to say.
Damn. I don't know what I'm about to pull up. No.
Oh, there it is.
I didn't put my news on it.
I was very worried I was gonna see something I didn't need to see.
I'm thinking about starting my OnlyFans also.
How do I make this
You
big?
ain't started yet, bro.
This
So what's
is
all that noise
it.
I be hearing upstairs?
Practice.
Oh, I knew the carpet was kind of rough.
Yo, I didn't do Method Man like that, bro. That's so fucked.
Cause
I hope
they
he never-
jealous, okay? He's
I'm surprised
50 and
50 Cent
looking.
didn't say some shit yet.
Yo,
Nah, they're friends, so that's why.
I really hope he don't cut his beard though.
he would never.
Yeah.
I feel like a beard is like a lace front for men.
Yo, I'm telling you, let me grow a beard. It's a done deal, my nigga. Come on, you see this peach fuzz? All right, say that.
You've been growing that peach fuzz
I've
since high
been
school.
growing this shit for 28 years.
That
nigga.
is it forever.
Was that random enough for you?
All right, coming up next, we have the top 5 headlines from the week.
Top five.
Our first one, Black History Month. My brothers.
Top 5.
Oh yeah, it is.
All right, Fergie, let's get into it. What we got?
All right, so Black History Month, and I was doing some research on this, and apparently every year Black History Month has a theme. Did you
Really?
guys? Yeah, did you guys know that?
I had no idea.
Me neither.
Tell me that.
So this year's theme is Black Health and Wellness. It's pretty much just looking at the impacts of Black scholars on medicine, just health and mental wellness. Can't speak.
Right.
Mental wellness.
Wellness, and the activities and rituals and initiatives the Black community has done to like progress that within our times.
Huh.
So I thought that was pretty
Who
cool.
comes up with these themes?
I have no idea. I found this in like the
Top 5 greatest Black people of all time.
Dylan?
I looked it up.
I'm sorry.
I looked it up in Black History, American History. It's like a website and it has a bunch of stuff. But like every year they had something. Like last year was Black Family, Representation of Identity and Diversity. The year before that was African Americans in the Vote. Black
Why
Migration.
do we need a theme?
I don't know, but I actually don't mind it.
I kind of like it because this is like every year.
Yeah, every year there's something different.
I'll say it next, but I have my own opinion on Black History Month. But in this sense, like just this closed idea, I kind of like it because it's like, like, hey, this is what as Black people we're focusing on.
Right.
So it's like a.
It makes me feel good because it's like I like hearing all of the Black history stuff, but a lot of it is like. It has a lot to do with also like how we came from slavery and the things that we did. But like talking about things that we're doing now and how far we've gotten from like where we were before, I like it. And it just makes you realize, oh, we have grown as people. There are still lots of setbacks, but we have made so much leeway within like where we started.
A lot of progress.
Yeah.
I have a bias. I play two sides of the field when it comes to Black History Month.
I feel like they're gonna hate you.
I play two sides. I respect Black History Month, right?
But
I respect. Hold on. Let me just say everything. I respect Black History Month because right, it shows us and it helps us to appreciate.
Fuck, I like this.
About to
Hold on, bro. Before I appreciate shit. Yo, I'm about to let you go, bro.
Fuck all that positive shit.
Yo, go.
My bad. I'll let you.
Nah, but I also I think of it as like, yeah, we're reminiscent on a lot of negative shit, bro. Like,
okay,
we're focused on a lot of negative shit. Like, let's focus
about
on
to go left.
Right. Let's focus on, and this is gonna sound because this is what
We're
Kanye
not on the
said,
same
but
page.
we weren't on the same thing. That's why I was like, yo, just go, bro. But I'm thinking about Black Future Month, bro. Like, nigga, let's think about
Kanye's
and that's the thing that I was gonna bring up with the Kanye thing. It's like, dude. All right, cool. We all know what the fuck happened 100 years ago, bro. It sucked and we got past it. But now let's be productive, nigga. Let's do something together that makes... Imagine if all of us came together for this month and did something positive.
I agree.
Figured out a way that we can, like, better the Black culture, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, but I don't want to call it Black Future. Like,
I mean...
But I do think also there's a reason why you need to remember your history, because let's remember last year we were talking about how certain schools down south were trying to like not teach Black history at all. So there's a reason why our Black kids need to know their history, because then they can learn how to not like fall within the traps that society sets for them.
Yeah. Agreed.
So I think having talked about the history is great, but then progressing to where we can keep going further is also a very necessary step.
I agree with that, but for the whole month, do we even talk about the history? We just recognize it as Black History Month. So if anything, let's talk about it throughout the year and then use this month.
Oh, I'm mad that we just get one fucking month.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, Black people started this
fine.
whole
That leads into my point. I think there should be no Black History Month.
Ooh,
that's
super far.
Listen, and I understand. I understand the reason for Black History Month. Yes, the intention is to bring awareness, teach about our history. Cool, not against that. My thing is, Black history is also American history.
Right.
Black history should be taught throughout America's history.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be. I feel like giving us a month dismisses our relevance in America's history. Yeah. They're like, oh, it's not February, so I'm not talking about this Black shit.
Yeah.
No, we should talk about this Black shit every fucking year, because we built America. Well, not we, because I'm Jamaican.
I'm Haitian. Yeah.
But
no, I helped.
Black people
Haitians helped America.
Black people built America, so it should be integrated throughout American history. It shouldn't be a month where we just like highlight and put a spotlight on. Harry Tubman did this, and this slave did this, and
But it's
fucking
because
Civil War and freedom, and yay, like no.
It's because they don't want to talk about it. Like if you gave us that much like broad like platform,
right?
They would have to literally sit down and be like, okay, my whole history as an American is behind racist slavery actions. Like they don't want to have the mirror facing them and reflect on that.
Right.
Like they just want to be like, okay, I'm sorry, we did it. Let's not talk about it. Let's skip it over and just like, okay, America is great.
Yeah.
Like,
but think about it. What if we had I don't even know if it's a thing, so I might be being ignorant here. What if we have a fucking indigenous people, like a Native American day, a month?
They have a day. They don't have a month.
Like, bro, like, come on, dog. Like a day, my nigga. Like,
but
bro.
like, it sucks because pretty much Native Americans are widespread around the entire world. Like it's not just in America. Like they've had like unfairness throughout every parts of where they have resided. Like they've been moved out of their homes essentially. So like I think for them it's essential to have that like talk about their history, but they do it consistently. Like they always talk about their history within their programs, not American school systems. They don't teach you that. They teach you like what what's her name? Sacagawea and they teach you those things, but like the actual Native Americans within their actual school systems, the actual Native Americans within their actual school system, they teach them all these things to remind them of like where they came from and how to not lose their culture.
Side note,
we're not talking about Sacagawea right now.
Sacagawea's OnlyFans would be fire.
Oh my God, no, no, no.
Just saying, bro.
I'm sorry. They started me already. I am so sorry.
So
her OnlyFans will be fucking.
I do not agree.
What's the top 0%?
I don't condone.
Top 0.1.
We're not doing this.
What?
Next topic. Biden and his little crack pipe.
Ooh, Byron,
take me out to dinner.
So I'm gonna let do you wanna start importing or you want me to start?
You can talk what you thought it was about first, and I'll give you the background.
This nigga, when I seen that at first, I really thought this nigga was giving out crack pipes to niggas on the street. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm like, yo,
why you don't read headlines,
bro. Hey, yo, everybody's on. So I seen it on Instagram, obviously.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, yo, see, this is y'all president. He's giving out crack. Like, come on, bro. And I almost fell for it, but you kind of just have to dig deeper into the backstory. Yeah. And he's obviously not giving out crack pipes.
But that's not the intention of relief.
So the incentive is that there's like the Department of Health and Human Services are doing like a new program, like a grant program.
Yes.
And that essentially is to help lower the like people that are dying because of like drugs or overdose or using like needles that are like bad and stuff like that. So the idea is to give them a kit which would essentially have like things like alcohol wipes, it have like sanitizer, it have like needles that are not dirty and stuff like that, so like they can actually take care of themselves and not fall into the trap of using other people's stuff and get diseases like hepatitis C or HIV and stuff like that from using other people's stuff. Granted, there's no crack pipes in there. There's
no crack pipes.
I thought there was crack pipes.
No, it's like
I mean, I'm not against the crack pipes. I thought it just used it to make them look bad.
It's like it would be cool if they did because they're gonna do it regardless.
I don't think,
but it doesn't want to advocate for that. Right?
Yeah, they don't want to advocate for that. They want to advocate for proper. If you're gonna do it, then do it properly. Is what I think the method is. Not just I'm gonna give you the thing, go have fun. Like it's just like take care of yourself while you're doing these things.
The kit is coming with like proper syringes, like wet wipes to clean.
Yep.
It comes with like exactly.
They have safe smoking kits and stuff like that.
I think some of them come with condoms too.
I don't know.
No, I'm like because I was reading on it as well. It's like so they have a part of it. It's like an overdose prevention.
Yes.
Right. I think it comes in like 30 million in the grant or something like that. But they also have another part of it that's it's required to create harm reduction and distribute overdose medications, things like that.
Yep.
Right. It provides funding for disease and drug testing kits. So it's basically aiming to help people who are in those types of situations
and to help them with hygiene and stuff like that.
My question though is, I understand. Like, yes, I'm all for it. Like, what do you say? Harm prevention, whatever. Does it solve the issue though, or does it move towards solving or eventually stopping these people?
I don't think it's moving to stop. Again, like drug use and just like drug abuse.
So how about we focus on that?
But that's like, it's so hard to stop something that's been ingrained. Like, they use drugs to like pretty much stop certain communities from thriving. And now these people are hooked on these drugs. And it's like, the more that they have it within their like possession, the easier it is for them to fall into that trap. So I don't think you're ever going to stop. But I don't think you're ever going to be able to stop people like using drugs and like taking it to that point. You can educate them. Right. You can help them figure out a better way.
I don't see, when it comes to the educating part, I don't think the shit works.
It doesn't.
Man. Like, I'm not saying you're, but like they're thinking of it from a like, oh, these people are thinking with a sane mind. Like, these niggas are strung out on drugs. They're not thinking clearly. You can teach them shit all you want. Them niggas is constantly thinking about their next high.
Yes.
And
so at what point do you, as a government or as a caretaker or whatever, do you step in and say, you know what? I know you have rights and you have entitlement to your rights and stuff, but for XYZ reasons, I'm going to implement certain protocols or whatever for your safety or benefit. Like, for example, I know this is America, so they, everybody has rights. But like, what does it take for us to incentivize programs? So like, they have like houses where these people who are struggling with drug addiction, they get to like live for free and stuff. What's the incentivize? Like, hey, if you want to live here, you have to be a part of this program that helps you kick the drugs.
I don't think that's the issue. There are a lot of programs. There could be more actually. But there are programs like that. The issue is it's hard for those people to get the connections to get into those programs. Like, it's always, you need to know someone to get there. There's not people actively, at least I don't know, but there's not people actively going through the community. Because I see a lot of like homeless people in where like by like the BMC area, like that area right there.
I don't know shit in Boston.
Oh, okay. BMC? It's just like it's.
Oh, Boston Medical. Oh, that's cleared out now. My girl Wu cleaned that shit out. She like, get y'all shit, pack y'all motherfucking tents up, and get the fuck off my streets.
There were a lot of them there, and like, how long have they been there? Homeless, doing drugs, like day by day, I agree, living
but
hard.
I'm saying, fine. Even if there isn't any programs that's hard to get in, I'm not saying it's
not hard to get in. It's hard to make. How will these people know how to get like to the person that will help them into the program?
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's all there and prepared. Like, I'm not saying there's a program or anything that's set up, easily for these people to get to. What I'm saying is, what's stopping us or the government or whoever from creating these programs and going to these people like, hey, you can, instead of living on a tent on the street, you can come stay in this complex or building or whatever.
Most of it is federally funded, and they don't want to do that.
What I'm saying is, because I know people who work in, I can't remember that, but they work in these places where these people who have problems, they go in, they stay, they get clean,
like rehab,
and then they dispatch them. I can't remember the term.
It's a halfway house.
I think that's what it is, right? But I'm saying, like, that's fine, but like, what's stopping us from saying, like, when you come here, give them full housing. Like, you can live here as long as you want, but as long as you live here, you are in this program, you're getting clean, and actively help them get rid of drugs, not just help them feel better and then fucking kick them out.
Right.
It's again. A lot has to do with money. Like in politics, they don't really.
When it comes to this, all right. So to answer the question, you're never gonna be able to kick the drug use.
Probably
that's never gonna happen, right? No, seriously, you're never gonna be able to kick it because it's a hard. First of all, it's a hard thing to do, and unless
you're never gonna kick the drugs,
the people that's using drugs right now, it's never gonna stop, right? Because hell no. Firstly, when it comes to habits, unless you're gonna take yourself out of that situation, it's gonna come back. No matter, you can get clean, but if you're still hanging around those same people, you're still gonna do drugs, right? Drugs is always gonna be used, and it's been happening for years now. We're talking about since the 60s, 70s, 80s, like back in the day, right? It's never gonna stop. But what they can do, and what I think they've been doing, especially here in like Massachusetts, they've been trying to contain it, right? Remember for like the past couple of months that had people on Mass Ave with the tents up, like. They're keeping all the drug use in one area. And if you recognize, it's nearby where the hospital was. Just in case anybody did overdose, they're able to be right there and help out.
Right. Yeah, they all
right. It's containment. Now, I'd rather have everybody that's doing drugs and doing it all in one place instead of having a crackhead over in Roxbury and having another one in fucking downtown and another one in Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least contain it. That way, if anything happens, you have backup right there that can help out. And exactly, active response. In response to them stopping it, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think,
especially because how long they've been doing the drugs. You don't know what started them using the drugs. And you don't know if it's like because of mental health issues and it ended up being there, or they had like surgery and then they were overdosed, like not overdosed, but like overprescribed medication. They got addicted to it. These things are hard to kick.
Right.
Like, you know.
Yeah. I mean, there's no clear answer. I'm just giving my 2 cents.
I mean, and you honestly, what you mentioned, it if they're able to do that, that would be super.
I know, bro. I know it's implemented. I wish I knew more exactly what these terms and programs were, so I can be more specific. But like, they are like, there's countries in Europe who do this. Like,
yeah, but
you know, like
those
first of all, those countries. That ain't a damn lie. I mean, there's countries, but the first thing most of those countries do is they legalize all drugs, like, or at least decriminalize it. Not legalize. That's a strong word. But they decriminalize all
so
drugs.
It's accessible.
So if somebody's shooting up and all that shit, like, you won't go to jail and about like all that shit. But what they do is, instead of going to jail, there are programs where you are mandated. It's not a choice. And that's my thing.
I like that.
A lot of these people in America, it's a choice to go get clean. In those countries, it is a requirement. Like, nigga, you go here or you're going to jail. If you're going to go to jail or get clean, what you going to pick?
Probably gonna get clean.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why can't we do something like that? That's all I'm saying. But, you know, I understand. That's
if
not
you go to jail, you're still gonna get clean when you're in jail. It's just gonna not be fun at all.
At all.
Okay.
Them withdrawals, nigga. Shit, man.
Come on, man.
Tinder Swindler. Did y'all watch this documentary?
Sorry,
Damn.
The next topic is Tinder Swindler. Did y'all watch this?
Bro, I'm on my third glass of wine. This is not good.
Damn, I'm still off her. I made it through 5 minutes. I'm sorry.
I haven't seen. I know about it. I've never seen it. I don't watch shit like this.
I started it, but Blacklist was calling my name. So
like, yeah. Okay, well.
All right, give us the details.
Yes, please.
I don't know shit.
The background is this guy.
I got a cup of stuff.
I'm good. Simon Leviev, he pretended that he was like the heir of a diamond industry.
My nigga was OD catfishing,
bro.
He pretended like he had the life that everybody wanted, the luxurious cars, the jewelry, the clothes. He was always taking flights, private jets.
Guess that nigga homeless thing.
So, come to find out, this man has been going around on Tinder, meeting new women, and then he'd be like, oh, my business, like after dating them a while, like making them think that he actually has money, so going out to clubs with them.
Oh, my credit card or some shit.
My credit card, I can't pay right now because something happened to it. Can you fund me this? I'll pay you back. He'll pay them back the first time a small amount, and then he'll ask for a bigger amount. Exactly. But the thing that the women didn't understand is that when he was paying for this woman's thing, he was using somebody else's.
My nigga is a fucking legend.
His name was not really Simon Leviev. He had a whole alias. He created this whole life. Damn. And he, for the first two women that he did, well, the two women that are being spoken about in the documentary, he put them in debt, like $50,000, $100,000 debt.
Why the fuck you give him the money, yo?
Bro, he had them out here pulling different credit cards, having credit debt people calling them, asking for their money. He had them under loans.
This nigga's playing, bro. Who do you thinks about this shit?
Everything. He had everything. And once they started seeing that they couldn't find him on Google, when they looked up his name, nothing came up. So there was no real way to prove that he wasn't who he was. And then the last girl that they told about in the documentary, she ended up getting in contact with the two other women that were saying, okay, this man literally played me, and they were trying to set him up to get caught by the police because he was wanted in Israel, which is where he's from. They went to his
shit
parents.
Just gets wilder, bro.
They went to his mom's house in Israel, and he lived in one of the poorest place in Israel, and his mom was like, I haven't spoken to this man in years. I don't want you in my house. Get the fuck out.
That's okay. So that's probably the seed of where it
all started from the fact that he came from poverty and he wanted to live a better life, but he used people to get that life at any cost. And also he had a bunch of accomplices. He had a bodyguard, he had a business partner, he also had a woman traveling with him with a kid who apparently was part of the scheme. That was his child.
Perception and appearances, yo.
She used to
This
talk to these
nigga,
women,
bro.
making them feel like, oh my God, he's a great father. He takes care of me.
Oh,
like,
wow.
he's a good man, like hyping him up. So the woman would fall for him and like be like, okay, well, why not? If he's taking care of his family and still like taking care of me, like, you know? But the last girl is the G of them all. Cause like, she was like, oh, you playing me. So she was like, okay, you don't have no money. You're living in like in a hostel. Give me all your clothes. I'll come get it. And then I'll sell and give you the money back. She stole all of his clothes, all of his jewelry,
Took his
everything.
shit.
Kept that shit. He was mad.
How you get hustled, bro?
He was
Come on,
mad.
bro.
And then the dumbest thing he ever did was he sent his new alias to her house. It's like a credit card that he made a new alias for. He sent it to her house. And also he told her that he was going on a trip like somewhere, and she knew exactly when, like, you know, when you're on the airplane, your phone goes to airplane mode, right. So you can't have signal. So she saw that he didn't have signal. She found the police that were in the area he was going to be at, be like, this man is about to fly in this airplane. He's going to stop at this place. And here's his new alias. If he comes out of the airport, you get him. And they got him.
She a hater, yo. She a fucking hater.
But the thing is, my dude got like 5 months, like a slap on the wrist. He got 5 months. And then now he's living his best life again. That's
that white privilege.
I mean, yo.
He has a model
girlfriend. Played his trump card. He's like, white privilege,
giving
go.
advice for like financial help and stuff like that. He's living his best life again.
Let's be honest. Did he really do anything criminal?
Yes.
Nigga, what the fuck
Did he do anything criminal?
Yes.
Stole money from multiple women.
No. He
Multiple
didn't steal.
women.
He asked and they provided.
He just realigned the bank account.
That's all I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's all there.
I don't think he did anything criminal.
Yo, you go to jail is what you
I
telling
have
me.
the utmost respect for this man.
All jokes aside, the dude, like,
Crazy.
it's fucked. But it's like, one thing I don't understand is like, why do only these dudes get these documentaries? Can we, for one, show these finessing ass women that do the same shit every day, bro? Like, you know, once women get played, it's like, oh my God, he took advantage of me. Y'all do that shit all the time. Not y'all, but like, women do that shit all.
$100,000 of debt? What?
Wait,
Brittany Reiner.
Just because you haven't done it,
Should I keep going?
Doesn't mean.
When's the Brittany Reiner documentary coming out? Finessing PJ.
He got a whole book
When's
already.
that coming out?
PJ knew
Like,
what
come
he was
on,
getting
yo.
into.
Like, stop
he knew
it.
what he was
Stop
getting
it.
into.
Y'all got played, and just take that L. We don't need a documentary about the guy. Like, he went to jail, so be it.
Yo, you seen the Cam Newton thing that he did
Oh
with
my
Brittany?
God. Fucking hilarious.
Yo,
Fucking hilarious.
This nigga
Someone
said,
be in your book.
This nigga, facts. Did you see it? The nigga was talking to Brittany. She was interviewing him, and she was like, "Let's keep it funky. If Brittany, if you in Atlanta, I'm not gonna hit you up and be like, are you in Atlanta? Pull up on me. Why? Because I don't want to be in your book. Facts.
She ain't got shit to say.
Facts, nigga. You better run for people like that.
Bruh.
Come on, man.
But all
I mean, he ain't
I'm saying is, yes, he's wrong. I acknowledge that. But like, it's nothing new, yo. It's nothing new under the sun.
He finessed the shit out of them. I'm not gonna like
I'm
gonna stop after like the first grand, and you was like, "Oh, you can't pay
It's
me."
a lifestyle, baby.
I can't.
Keep going.
No,
This shit ain't for fun.
that was a lot of
That nigga
money.
clocked in 40 hours a week. That's full time work.
I'm gonna try this shit.
No, your ass gonna go to jail. And we gonna fuck around and get caught.
You know what I'm saying?
Next
Black
topic:
Mac.
The Baby versus Brandon,
Lil Baby.
Danny Lay's brother.
Yo, Danny Lay's brother got fucked up.
Wasn't he the one screaming on site?
Yeah,
Brother? I think so. Yeah.
he was the one that said that he was gonna fight them on site.
Yeah, he wasn't ready.
He came screaming on site.
So-
I mean, to be fair though, he got jumped.
He got jumped.
It wasn't
My
one.
nigga said on site.
If it was on site, the baby should have did it 1-on-1 with Danny
Yeah,
Lay's brother.
not have people
On
hold
site
it.
means whoever is on site. You showed up with nobody on site,
on you,
motherfucker.
nigga.
That's on you. What the fuck you talking about?
I don't condone the violence, but apparently there was multiple people there. Like, he was getting hit multiple times. The baby was throwing shit at him. Like, it was a lot. The baby's saying self-defense, though. So, saying that he threatened him multiple times and that he was threatening people around him. But, like, right here, was he threatening? And they did say that Brandon did come up to where the baby was and spoke to him and said that he didn't appreciate the way that he treated his sister and stuff like that. But what
Did he say it like that, though?
I don't know how he said it, but that's the
is,
rundown that TMZ provided. But in general, like, I don't know. I don't think that right there either. Like, it's not the place at all.
and not even in the regular part of the bowling, on the fucking lane, the most slippery place.
Poor was like, I'm just trying to bowl, yo. Like, come on, dog. Like, y'all
strike.
Like,
them niggas was beating his ass, bro. Yo, there was a part in the video where I think the bodyguard was holding Danny Lay's brother here.
He is pulling it by the hair.
And the baby was kicking the shit. Kicking this shit out.
That's called a team effort, nigga.
I mean, also it just makes me feel like the baby just like doesn't really want to do like one-on-one shit ever. Like, you know?
I mean, maybe.
Like, you didn't need 5-6 people on him. Like 1-2 max. That would have got your point across.
Listen,
like
this is not some fucking UFC fight. Or like, why can't y'all understand this? Like, this is not some I challenge you to a duel. Like, no.
I know it's not like that, but like the baby also
don't pull up by yourself. Like, what are you doing?
If he wasn't by himself either, his homies he was with, bitch, they didn't even try to help him.
That's on you.
Facts.
You know
I don't think he was
like,
with anybody.
On,
I don't think he was with like his homies.
He had to be there with somebody.
No, he was there with at least one person. I read.
He had to be there with somebody because the way that bowling alley was packed out.
Yeah, who go bowling by themselves?
Come on.
Fuck out of here.
I mean, not with people that you know. Like you could go with people, but not with people that you know are gonna actually fight for you. Like, you know.
Then don't start no shit, y'all.
I don't think he started.
Go home,
though,
nigga.
like,
Yeah, he's reevaluating his friend group right now.
You see him, you turn around, you go home, swallow your pride, that pride and ego shit. Go your ass home.
You see the baby's face? That was right as he was about to step.
I'm pretty sure he's the one that approached the baby. I read, right?
Yeah, he was the one that approached.
Go home, nigga. Like, come on, dog.
I mean, I give him respect though, because he was defending his sister.
Yeah,
I give him respect.
Listen,
but
you
gotta
do it on Twitter like everybody
that,
else,
right? If you're gonna do that, you better be prepared for what's about to happen.
Even your sister would tell you to go home. I know his sister, if she was there, would tell him, "Take your ass home." You don't look at the numbers and decide, like, ain't no type of pride, like, is worth it. It's not. It's not. But at the end of the day, this is nigga shit. I don't give a fuck about nigga shit.
Hey, man.
I still think the baby's just from, like, no, he's a little bitch.
This nigga is in the news every month, nigga.
He's a little bitch. I don't.
He's a little bitch.
He's a little bitch. I don't know. Lately, I've been getting the wrong vibe from him. Like, I used to think, oh my god, he's so cute with his daughters. Right, like, he, like, in general, is just a very toxic male with toxic male tendencies. And
he's, how old is he?
He's alright.
I don't care.
He's this is every male. Snoop Dogg was like this when they, not like this, but like,
yeah, but
he's growing up. Let the man grow up.
No, there's a lot of things that...
By that logic, Gucci Man should not be the way he is now. That nigga should be under a jail somewhere. He just has to grow up.
No, that's fine, but like I don't think like the part of growing up is acknowledging the things that you do are wrong and actually trying to change your actions. He doesn't give a fuck. He's constantly in the fucking news for some shit.
He's not there yet. That's all.
I don't think he's growing up.
I don't think you should throw the whole fucking, like, throw him away.
Throw the whole nigga away. I don't care for him.
Right,
honestly.
Throw the whole nigga away.
Throw the whole nigga away.
Throw the whole nigga away.
All right, next topic, Super Bowl.
So that's the last one? Last one or the top five?
Yes.
Top five.
Who you got for Super Bowl, bro?
Yo, truthfully, I don't care who wins. Is that
truthfully? I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. All right, but in all honesty, I give respect to both teams. Right? We got Joe Burrow playing quarterback for the Bengals. This nigga has been dropping stats for the past couple years, bro. This nigga is nice. If he wins, I will be extremely ecstatic for him, just because he's a young boy. Right?
I have a hot take. Well, let you finish.
After, and then honestly, at the same time, I would love for the Rams to also catch that, right? Matthew Stafford, fucking OBJ, Odell Beckham, like two teams. It doesn't
either
really
one win.
matter.
I'm not mad at it.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
But I want the Bengals to win.
All right. So Bengals. All right. So what's the hot take?
My hot take is Joe Burrow, low key, can be the next Tom Brady.
You think so?
Yes. He got that cool white boy swag.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't shit face me, ice in the veins. Very Brady-like. They ain't shit phrase Brady when it comes to football.
Facts.
Right? And if you're just looking at, if you like line their careers up to at least Joe Burrow's, what he's done so far, line up with what Brady's done at that point. Second year, about to win the Super Bowl. Brady, second year for Super Bowl.
Did Brady win his first Super Bowl?
Yeah, second year. Yeah.
So if he wins this, he's basically.
So if he's win that in his second year, just like Brady, and then the trajectory is Brady didn't win the next year, but then he won 2 the following 2 years. And he got the team to do it because they're all young, so their contracts are all relatively fresh, which means they're gonna be here for at least another 4 years. I think so. If they win the Super Bowl, it's not like they can't win again.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, they still got time. I think he has a couple teammates on here that he played with in college too, right?
Yeah, Jamar Chase. That's his number 1 receiver. That dude is
fucking nasty, bro.
I got him on man, bro. I traded for him. That nigga nice. Nice.
Oh my god. All right, but still. All right, so want to raise a question then, right? Is it this year? Is it Mac Jones' first year?
Mac Jones, yeah, rookie year.
So let's say he goes to the Super Bowl next year.
They're gonna do exactly what I just did.
Would he be on the same pace to be the next Tom Brady?
Of course they're gonna say that, bro. He's in New England.
So are you saying
if he wins the second year, we're like, oh my god, he's Brady. He's reincarnated. He's Brady. Like them niggas, they would get a boner in their fucking pants and everything,
Brady did not
bro.
die reincarnated.
Okay, fine. The career, the ghost of Brady. But every quarterback, that's what they're gonna do from now on. Right. If you win your second year or you bring relatively young, they're gonna say they did the same shit to Patrick Mahomes.
Facts.
He just lost after. But
this is how you know that Tom Brady made a mean impact in the NFL, bro.
Like the
goats, bro. Honestly, and I think even though he's gone too, he has like his TB12 that he's doing right now. He's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Oh, I don't know.
I wish he was gonna play another year though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want him to get one more ring.
Absolutely not. But all right, let's do this because this episode gonna drop after the Super Bowl because it's today. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we're recording today. Give me final score. Who you got?
I'm thinking 33-27 Bengals.
Ooh, okay. And I'm leaning 24-17
Bengals. 17.
Bengals.
All right. What do you think, Freddie?
I think that defense gonna be too mean to go that high.
Defense is about to be crazy.
Aaron Donald about to have that nigga running for his life. But the thing is, D made a good point. The receivers are so good.
They might be able to.
They might be able to, even though he's definitely gonna get pressured, but he might be able to throw.
They got to be quick today
because
he has 34-16 Bengals.
Based on what?
She took
based on
my
what?
answer.
Based on
your answer.
Based on what? Because they gotta.
My shit comes out real though.
she's like they gotta run around the bases and hit the home run. Just
get a couple of alley-oops in there.
Get the hole in one.
Bro, she took one number from mine and
it's added
one number from yours.
She's like, add one, subtract one.
That's exactly what she did.
I don't know nothing about football, but I will say this is my only contribution to this topic. Did y'all see Ice T? Ice T. My bad, they all ice.
Ice, baby.
Ice. His comment on Twitter towards like any young rappers coming into LA right now for the Super Bowl.
Don't get shot now.
I think it's very valid. I think it's very valid, and I think it's very like I applaud him for saying shit like that because like these youngins, they really don't be thinking when they go nowhere no more.
Not gonna listen though. Like
they're not gonna listen, but he played his part as an OG.
They don't relate to Ice-T.
But that's fine. He played his part as an OG. He was like, yo, watch where y'all going, know who you with, and know that LA got 50,000 gangs, active gang people in here.
It's real shit.
Like, stop playing yourself with your life. Like, that's how y'all get caught up.
Yeah, bro.
Them niggas gonna go there flashy as fuck and get shot the
right
fuck
here.
Kodak
already got shot.
He's good though. He's not. Yeah, he's good, but he got shot the other day.
I wish him well. Nigga shit.
You know what? You know what too? Another thing that got me kind of a little hype about the Super Bowl is the people that they're having doing a halftime show.
Honestly, I'm not excited, bro.
I'm a little bit.
The person I'm most excited for, Mary, because I fucking love Mary J. Blige. But like Dre, it's like
it's just gonna be
cool, but like I feel like it's for old niggas.
And that's what I was gonna say. It's more gonna be like old school California.
It's LA, yeah. It's the old school.
But if you peep that, a lot of people they have on there is all West Coast.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Except Eminem.
Dr. Dre.
He's part of the label.
He's part of like Death Row.
Well, I mean,
no, after me. He's basically half a Dre. That's why. So
see what I'm saying? Like
Snoop
it's gonna be
got
cool.
Death Row now.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
That don't mean shit.
I mean, you kind of knew it was gonna happen eventually.
I think it's literally a namesake thing. Like
I think it's just for the name, but it's kind of dope though.
It's cool. Whatever. I'm not hating.
I respect it. I bet you, what's his name? Suge Knight be like, this nigga.
That nigga gonna inject him.
That's the last thing you should be worrying about.
You didn't worry about getting out, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Suge probably like, I'm gonna get my label back. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it.
That's
Right.
All right.
That's it.
So we're implementing this new thing called plus or minus at the end of our top 5 segment. I'm starting to get drunk. That's not good.
A little tipsy.
You want some more?
Yes. What drunk person say no? But at the end of our top 5 headlines segment, we do a plus or minus, which we say plus society or minus society, and we all debate and come to a consensus. So, Freddie, what do you say?
I mean, it's Black History Month, so I'm gonna give us a plus just because it's Black History Month.
I like that. Okay,
Sticking with my people.
Nice. I forgot the topics.
I'm sure you guys.
No, I give it a plus too. I give it a plus because we got Black History Month, right? We got the Biden situation that's supposed to be helpful.
Okay.
We got the Super Bowl. Like, you can't go wrong with the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's positive.
Like, that's 3 out of 5 already.
I like that. Okay, you convinced me because I was gonna make it negative, but
Well, let's say your side.
I was gonna say negative because it's all meaningless shit.
That's
Life has no meaning.
but that's just that's just my nature. But you broke it down individually, so I'm like, all right, because I was looking at all of it, so we're gonna forget this shit next week, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's all fucking dumb. But I mean, either way, y'all outvote me. So for this week, we're up 1, baby. We up.
Woo, that's
Plus
a good
1.
start.
Plus 1.
That's a good
Biden,
start,
take me out to dinner.
Bing bong.
Hey, yo.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break and get into our next segment. We'll be right back. All right, I'm about to use my black card, but hear me out. Cool. All right, so the attack of CNN, mostly CNN, recently has been one Joe Rogan, the king of media, biggest podcast in the world, the man that runs it all, blah, blah, blah. And it all started with Neil Young trying to pull his music from Spotify because he allegedly, or maybe it's confirmed, that Joe Rogan has been putting out misinformation in regards to COVID on his podcast. Followed by that, you had India RE. She wanted to pull her music. And that was because of these following 2 videos. The first one was this bad boy.
Like, you know,
The nigger thing.
yeah,
saying the word nigger.
No, you've already said nigger.
D is just like nigger. Saying nigger.
She's calling you a nigger. It's like this boy that he's a nigger, but starts calling them niggers.
Word nigger. There should be a word like nigger, especially like the word nigger. That's our nigger. About niggers. He says nigger. Guy, a nigger. And then our niggers start saying nigger. Allowed to use the word nigger. Out the word nigger. See nigger. Word nigger. Say nigger, and he couldn't say nigger. And most nigger.
It's a hard
Boy, he
ER.
was letting them bitches fly.
Bro.
Anyway, followed up by that video was this joke he had at the beginning of his podcast. And here you go.
So anyway, we can't go to there. So I go, you got to go to one where there's Planet of the Apes, man. We're going to go see Planet of the Apes. So I look on the iPhone app, and it says, okay, take me to this one. And the guy goes, okay. I go, is that in a good neighborhood? He's like, oh, yeah. Guy barely speaks English. He takes us there. We get out, and we're giggling. Oh, we're going to go see Planet of the Apes. We walk into Planet of the Apes. We walked into Africa, dude. We walked in the door, and there was no white people. Planet of the Apes didn't take place in Africa. That was a racist thing for me to say. But you see what I'm saying.
All right, so there was that joke. Following these 2 videos, obviously there was outrage. And people are calling cancel Joe Rogan, pull him off Spotify, deplatform Joe Rogan. And to that I say, bullshit. Like, yes, can't say the N-word, especially if you're not black. But what I won't sit here and tolerate is people calling for fucking censorship. It makes no sense. You can't censor everything because they say something that's not nice or they hurt your feelings or you don't agree. Just don't agree, have a hurt feeling, and move on. Rebuttal it, say something back, but censorship is not the answer. Now, after all that, you know, people are asking for it to be pulled, and this is where I open it to you, gentle people.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that you tied it into censorship because then now I have to argue a different side.
No,
but like
argue
from
what you feel. That's
said,
the whole point. Argue what you feel. So I guess the first question I'll lead off for the unpack this segment is: should Joe Rogan be censored?
No.
Okay. Ready?
I personally would not listen to his shit. I don't want censorship in general. That's my politically politically correct response.
Okay, but why? Why don't you guys want censorship?
Because censorship doesn't just affect this one person. It's not just going to affect him. It's going to affect a lot of people that want to speak their mind about things that other people don't agree with. So then that in itself is just like, even if what you're saying is correct, I'm not saying what he's saying is correct or anything valid or to whatever he just spewed out right now. But like, if I had something I legitimately want to talk about and someone's telling me you can't talk about it because it goes against this person's idea or this person's like take on something, then I won't have that free will.
Right.
So I'm against censorship, but I don't like any of the shit he just said right now in either of his videos.
Okay. We'll get to that soon. Saint.
Well, I mean,
turn the mic.
I honestly want to touch more on Joe Rogan topic more than even censorship. But if you want me to answer your question,
right, yeah, just to start, like, what should he be censored?
I don't think he should be censored.
So regardless of the multitude of fucking N-words.
All right, so I have so many reasons as to why. Well, firstly, we can start off.
Fuck it, let's get into it.
Firstly, we can start off by I know personally so many white people that say nigga, and I didn't want to say ER because that's rough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But just saying nigga in general, right? And it's not only for conversation, but also with hostility. And, you know, it's so that alone is not supposed to be said.
Right.
But it's said. And they say it more when we're not even around. So,
right.
And another thing is just like, for him specifically, he has so many valid points, bro. Like, why are you trying to cancel him just because of that? Like, it's wrong.
Right.
It's wrong. But he has so many other topics that he's spoken about. He's America's most loved podcast, bro?
Easily, yeah.
Easily. He has so many valid points other than, you know, these. I didn't even know this shit happened until people brought this up. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't think that he needs to be canceled just because of that. Now, on top of that, he has a black girlfriend. He has 2 black.
I don't give a fuck if you have.
Hold on.
No, he doesn't have a black girlfriend.
He has 2 black children,
including
I think
his stepkids. I don't think his girlfriends.
The first one.
I could be wrong. I don't know shit about this.
So I kind of like looked into it a little bit myself.
Okay.
So his girlfriend or whatever she was to him, I don't know what it is now.
Yeah, but let me cut you off. But in that defense, though, there are some racist dudes who do have black kids,
which is fair,
right?
But Joe Rogan is not one of them.
I agree, but I have to point out that side of it.
Of course. I'm just using it to defend him.
He's about to say something.
How do you know Joe Rogan is not one of them?
How do you know Joe
You
Rogan?
just said there's...
Listen, and all right, so I don't know him personally.
Rewind. He just said there's a lot of white guys that are low-key racist that have black girlfriends or kids
in terms
or whatever.
of what he was saying.
Exactly,
to,
that was your
having
point.
Black kids.
Right.
Exactly, and then you just said he's not one of them. How do you specifically know that?
I mean, I don't know.
There's no way to tell.
There's no.
Right. That's my point. There's no way to tell. So therefore, he should not get a patch just because he has black kids or whatever.
So should I assume that he's racist then? Because
I'm not saying
to. I'm not going to assume that he's racist.
I'm not saying to assume he's racist, but there's a sensibility. Like there's a certain sensitiveness to certain topics that you should not say. Like you have black kids. Why would you say a word that you know might offend them?
If anything, you're saying that he should just censor saying nigga. But I'm talking about everything that he talks about in general. Why are we censoring everything? If anything, stop saying nigga, but talk about what you're talking about.
I never said to censor this man. I just said that right
but
there.
I feel like you're arguing something. Yes, you have a valid point, but you're arguing something outside of the discussion.
I know that, but that part of the racism was outside of the discussion that you were talking about.
I don't think he's racist. And this is based on me listening to his podcast for years. And again, it's just podcast. I don't live with this nigga.
We don't know him personally. Right?
I don't live with this nigga. I don't live with him, and I don't spend time with him personally. But just listen to his podcast. The people that has defended him, some black, I don't think he's a racist person. Yes, he said. I'm just addressing the N-word thing again. This is not about censorship.
Yeah.
Yes, he said the N-words, and he had the bad joke. And there are 2 sides, right? I'm out here defending Joe Rogan. I didn't want to do this, but
right.
As far as the joke, the Planet of the Apes, what I feel like people don't understand, and again, this is years of listening to this podcast. Mm-hmm. This is the point of view. The man, the first thing of all, he's a comedian. Yeah. Comedians do bad jokes all the time, including black people. And when they go for Jewish communities and they have Jewish jokes, they get backlash too. It's just a bad joke. And I played a part of the clip right after it said, he literally acknowledged and said
that sounded racist.
That was racist.
No, he said one part of his joke was the whole part about we were in Africa. That's not the part that he said was racist.
No,
it was something.
He used to say that he was talking about black people. He said, "I'm going to see Planet of the Apes."
It's insinuated because
it's the wordplay of it.
And you see what you said? It's the wordplay. Niggas know he's not talking about black people. It just sounds bad.
Right. And the most important part of that clip to me is he acknowledges. He's like,
he acknowledged half of it. Play the clip again.
Okay. Let me pull this up. Damn it. Is this it? Yeah.
Can't go there. So I go, you gotta go to one where there's Planet of the Apes, man. We're gonna go see Planet of the Apes. So I look on the iPhone app, and it says, okay, take me to this one. And the guy goes, okay. I go, is that in a good neighborhood? He's like, oh, yeah. Guy barely speaks English. He takes us there. We get out, and we're giggling. Oh, we're gonna go see Planet of the Apes. We walk into Planet of the Apes.
This is funny, y'all. I'm sorry.
We walked into Africa. we walked in the door, and there was no white people.
It's because he said...
Planet of the Apes didn't take place in Africa. That was a racist thing for him to say.
That's the only thing that...
Planet of the Apes did not take place in Africa.
That was a racist thing to say.
Thank you.
What is
racist?
he missing out? No, let her go. What was he missing out?
The whole part of saying we walked into like Africa, that part is the only thing. He says it's racist. It's not racist because Planet of the Apes was not like done in Africa. That's not saying the whole other thing that he said wasn't racist. You get what I mean?
So you're saying he's saying there's still apes. It just wasn't in Africa.
Yes.
Okay, I can see that. I don't think that's what he meant, to be honest. But I can see how you could take that from it. Yeah, that's not a stretch. I can see that. I still don't think he's racist,
the only part that I would say that possibly would have brought up the racism, in my opinion, is the part where he said there was no white people there. That's what I've been like. All right, is he referring to black people as monkeys? But he literally confirmed it afterwards, saying Planet of the Apes did not take place in Africa. That was racist.
You know the fucked up part. Side note, you know the fucked up part is I'm listening to that. I'm just picturing like him walking,
and it was all black people.
This white dude, bunch of black people. Like,
but you guys know that's what he meant, low key.
He said what he meant.
Okay, we're not gonna argue this because I clearly feel like you guys are defending him, whatever. But I will. You guys are.
I am. I'll tell you.
You are.
I am. I
you
don't
are
think
defending
he's
him.
Racist.
That's fine. That's your opinion.
I don't.
That's fine. Your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Based off of these two clips, not a fan of this man.
So, that's my problem. You watch these two clips alone,
I already hate him,
and you hate him.
Not a fan. I don't hate nobody. He
that makes no sense.
Doesn't have enough energy for me to hate him.
That makes no sense, Freddie. Like, think about it. Like, just these two videos, and you hate him.
Those videos are very strong.
Okay, that's fair.
And on top of that, and the other clip that you played where he was just busting a bunch of them, right? We don't even know the context that he was talking about. Like, one of the things that he was saying, he was like, what if that can be our nigga? Right? I don't know what he was talking about.
And to be fair, again, I don't want anybody to misunderstand it. It's not
okay.
Okay to say the N-word, but there is context and nuance to everything. Yes, he should have never said it
at all. But
is he using it to offend, or is he using it for discussion? We do, like, bro, have you ever read Huckleberry Finn?
Yes.
We've all had to stand and read that book, and it got some N-words in there. And I'm pretty sure there's a class of white kids who had to fucking let that bitch fly.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, all I'm saying is...
And think about it. Like, just to throw another thing, people go to concerts all the time. How many times are they saying, I know they're not blanking the word out when they're going.
70% of them fans, they ain't black.
Come on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's not, again... It's not okay. Clearly.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna watch people like these fucking.
It's not okay. But it's all about the context. And I've listened to Joe Rogan myself. Mm-hmm. I don't think that he has a bad lick of blood in his heart toward anybody.
Right.
Anybody.
Okay, now, racist or not, that conversation's aside. Should he be censored? Let's get into that. That's kind of the main.
Taking him away, I don't believe in censorship. So I don't care if it's Joe Rogan or if it's whoever.
So
I don't want.
You don't like him. Oh, you just said that.
I don't care for him.
I can't say. I can confidently say you don't like him.
I don't care for him.
But you still want his videos and all them videos. You still want that out.
I don't want censorship.
You want it out available so somebody can go watch it later.
Whoever fucking likes him wants to listen.
So
to
a racist
him.
can go click on it and have a great ass time.
That's their opinion.
Right. Got you. Okay, I respect that. Okay. What about you?
No, I agree. I don't think he needs to be censored. I think what makes him is the fact that he's not censored.
Okay.
If you were to censor Joe Rogan, I don't think he'd be the same.
Okay, I agree. I guess this is an easy discussion because it's just I can't stand, and it's on both sides. The fucking Democrats, Republicans. It's like I can't stand when they try to take, and it's honestly it's mostly on the Democratic side. Like they try to like deplatform these people and like ban this and cancel that. It's like, what are we doing? Like that. And when you think about it, let's say you had your way, right? And you banned everybody that says some shit that you don't agree with or makes you feel a certain way. Like, do you think that's gonna progress shit? This is how Trump got elected, dude. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't just ban people and stop them from talking, because shit builds up. Like, emotions pent up. Like, again, these white dudes, right? These white dudes are all for Trump, or white people in general are all for Trump. For years, especially when Obama was in office, they got ignored. Everything they said, oh, you're crazy, or you're racist, or this, or whatever dismissive shit you use that and don't give them a voice. So when somebody, aka Trump, tags along and says the shit that they feel, they're like, that's my fucking man.
Right.
Guess who I'm voting for? And this nigga's not, he was president. You can't, this is what censorship leads to.
You know what's funny about what you're saying, though?
Yeah.
Trump actually defended Joe Rogan.
I mean, he would, because he's being, I mean, that makes sense though, because Rogan is being attacked by mostly the Democratic side.
Right.
So of course Trump is gonna, if you're a Democrat, he's gonna do the opposite.
This is the one time where I'm like, go ahead, Trump. Truthfully, because he's telling him like, dude, you already apologized one time.
Right.
Why are you continuously? Because and his opinion to what he's saying, he was saying it makes you look weak. Which, all right, who cares if it makes you look weak or whatever the case may be. But what you did is not okay. What you've done. You haven't done it again in a while. Proving that you've grown from the experience that you had in the past. You've learned from your experiences. All right. So why are you letting that take a toll on you?
And that's, sorry, go ahead, Freddie.
We can also say that after the fact, one of the people in DRE does say she doesn't want his show off. She just wanted him to apologize for the things that he has
Which
said.
he
That
did.
was her. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So what all of that is, nobody's telling him, well, not a lot of people, but not everyone is saying stop putting your shit out there. It's just you need to acknowledge that some of the shit you say are insensitive to the people that follow you.
And that's my thing though, Freddie. He did. He put out there's an apology video.
That's fine, and that's what I'm trying to say.
But I'm saying, like, I'm not trying to get you to like him. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to understand. Do you understand these videos are from years ago?
Yes, I can understand there's growth. There's a lot of things that I probably said in the past that I won't follow him. It's not like I watched him in the beginning anyways.
Right.
Like, it's not, and I'm not gonna follow him now. Yeah. So it doesn't really hurt or break me in any way.
What's really getting to me is these artists like Neil Young, and I think there's some lady like Danny.
Did you hear the conspiracy behind Neil Young though?
I don't even know what
There's
is
a conspiracy behind it, right?
What's it?
Okay, this is all alleged. I don't fucking know if it's true or not, because I did no amount of. I will say this: I did no amount of research behind this. I'm about to just talk on my ass.
Let's get it. Let's do it.
Cases is
none of this is verified.
So allegedly, Neil Young sold like a decent amount, I don't know the percentage, but a majority of his masters, like the ownership of his masters, to a company that has investments in I don't know what it is, but it was against Spotify. So if Spotify does bad, they benefit. And that's why he was, again, that's why he's pushing it. Alleged.
Okay. I mean, if it is true, that makes a lot of sense.
But that's why he was like, I'm pulling my music, blah, blah, blah. Because one, he don't own most of the shit, so he's not making money from it anyway.
He's not making shit from it.
And two, when Spotify doesn't do good for the backlash, whatever company owns
is taking care of him.
Profit.
Right.
Allegedly. I don't fucking know. But sorry, what were you saying?
Shit, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, no, what I was saying, but like people like like Neil Young, and like they're trying to pull their music as if it's supposed to affect Joe Rogan getting taken off. And Spotify is backing him.
No, I mean, from a business sense, like, I'm gonna say that I agree with Spotify. Yes, because it's in favor of non-censorship.
Right.
So I agree with Spotify, but I'm not an idiot. This is a capitalistic country. At the end of the day, it's a business decision for Spotify. I invested $100 million in you. You think I'm gonna pull your shit? Get the fuck out of here. Joe already got the check, so they ain't got no choice.
Keep that nigga.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like all these artists saying like, oh. And again, I think like Indie she changed her tune, because at first she was like,
I think all she wanted was the apology,
right? Which she got, and she was like, she like Freddie said, she did say like, I don't want you to ban him. which I agree with.
I just want you to acknowledge what he said wasn't correct or right,
which
he did, and that's it. That was her end of their piece.
But it's artists like Neil Young and the other people
still
like,
going against.
Like, you know, it's like, at the end of the day, you're not gonna win. You know why? Joe Rogan has damn near 10 times the reach of any news outlet.
Thank you.
And let's jump into the conspiracy side of it, bro. This shit ain't just out of nowhere, dog. Like, come on. Like, I'm gonna show you a chart, right?
I'm be honest with you.
I'm gonna show you a chart because niggas did research.
You see how they can't cancel 50? They can't cancel.
That's different though.
I'm just saying they can't cancel him
because that nigga generally don't go.
50 talks.
50 never go apologize for some shit.
For what?
You gonna say I said it? What?
Fuck. But so this chart shows, and this granted is from Q3 last year, which usually they all reflect the same.
Damn, yo, he's killing everybody.
This is viewership per show, like, and it's millions, right? The numbers are millions. This nigga has 11 million views. That's per week.
A week?
Per week. Compared to Tucker Carlson, I don't know none of these fucking shows because I don't watch the bullshits. CNN, all them shit. Like, so you're not telling me these companies aren't vested in the downfall of Joe Rogan?
Yeah, he's not.
I'm just saying, like, these videos that popped up ain't out of nowhere, yo. I'm not saying they sent Neil Young. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying these videos, the N-word compilation, how they cut it, the fucking the Planet of the Apes jokes, when they sent it out, they cut the part right before he says, "Oh, that was racist. I shouldn't have said that." They cut that part. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're not out of nowhere, bro. Yeah. Yes, they're all wrong. He shouldn't have done it. The man apologized, but like I said, knowledge what it is. That's all. And yeah, that was it. Any other 2 cents before we close out?
I'd like to say nigga. I'm joking.
Cancel them both, please. Please.
Both who? Him and Joe Rogan, right? Because I didn't do shit. I mean, I'm about to join them.
Both. So cancel them both.
There's a video in one of the compilations where Joe, he's talking to some guy, and they're, again, to put context behind it, they're talking about how strange the word nigger is, and how, like,
it is weird. Like,
there's something like how, like, one race can't say it, how taboo it is for one race, but another race free open. And it was daring his white host to say it. Again, this is all comedians fucking around. Like, we do this shit on the podcast.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you.
And he's daring him to say it, and the guy is like, Joe's across from me. He's like, say it. And the guy stares him down. He's like, nigger. But it's like, right, it's just fun. Like, obviously they're not trying to offend anybody, but it's just funny, man. And I get it. It's wrong. It's so fucked up. It's wrong. But y'all the same niggas that shout out R. Kelly, but then go listen to his music. So I don't want to hear shit, bro. Like,
first of all,
okay, maybe not everybody.
Okay.
Happy people.
No.
Anyway, that's all. That's this week's discussion. That's what was really it. Yeah,
we should get censored.
No, dude. I mean, first of all, nobody gives a fuck about us yet.
Yeah, valid.
But we're banking it. We're banking it because when we make it and they watch these episodes, definitely.
We got to take this off YouTube.
Definitely. Oh, fuck no. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I ain't fucking apologizing. All right, I mean this shit.
I can say nigga.
What slur can't we say, bro? Let that bitch fly.
Yo, you know what? Nope.
Nah, just canceling me. Just don't fuck with the Jewish community, bro. Them niggas don't play games, bro. You seen Whoopi?
Yo, I was about to say some shit.
Yeah, please don't. No, I'm dead serious.
I'm not.
Don't fuck that shit. Anyway, all right, I keep getting messages. I need to get the fuck out of this podcast.
Freddie say some shit ahead, nigga.
Huh?
Freddie say some shit ahead right now.
I know. Let it be known, Freddie.
That eyebrow raise.
Freddie, okay. All right.
Can we be done?
You want hating. Okay, hate's a strong word. I'll take that back.
I'm not hating on none.
No. I didn't want to use hate because hate's a strong.
It is a strong.
But you're not like. You know what? Never mind. I don't know how to word it, so I'm not gonna say it. Anything you guys want to say before we get off the mic?
It's good to be back.
It feels good to be back. What?
I'm hungry.
There's food out there.
Mm-hmm.
You about to go eat? Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. We get off so Freddie can go eat before she kick our ass.
You know yourself when you're hungry.
Thanks for listening. Do everything we said at the beginning of the podcast, and until next week.
Peace.